Alrighty, everything should be in working order, I think. I think it should all be ready and a-okay to go and stuff. I think, maybe. I wasn't sure what to stream today, and I also didn't have any real lunch, so I really quickly had like a protein bar and then started the stream, I guess. So I was trying to like finish that really quickly before I like actually started. But hello, Carby, how's it going today? Cloud Sands. Not quite. Is this a blind run? No, it is not. Aniki, you're so ready for this stream. And hello, how's it going today? Tux with a new Empoleon emote there that I'm happy it can at least look like an Empoleon. I wish I could have like emphasized the smile more or something like that when I originally drew it. Oh well. Oh well, at least you can tell it's an Empoleon waving. It's Undertale, indeed. Guys, whatever you do, do not let anyone tell you what to do and not do in the game, be it your own. I've already played Undertale many times before. This is the second time I played on the Switch, but I played it several times on my desktop. This is not blind at all. Finally, you started, Kappa. Carvia. Yeah, there better be enough space for actually Harmonia. In case you did not know that. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, mostly for the music. Whoops. Like, what? Can I go down, please? There we go. It's kind of hard using a controller, though. I've already done a playthrough on the Switch of my own time. And let me tell you, using a controller is, whoops, way harder than using a keyboard. It is no point. No! Dang it. Dang, I can't put in Harmonia. Anyway, I love it when games reuse tunes, and this game I would argue is a complete musical masterpiece in the way that it reuses tunes. Thought PMD2 was my favorite game. It is. This is one of my favorite games. Anyway, about to say, how did you go 3 and a 4th years without spoilers? Delta, that I haven't spoiled for myself. I've been meaning to do a playthrough of Undertale on stream for a while, and then play through Deltarune on stream. I only know like the basics from reading like headlines, stuff like that of Deltarune. I don't know anything about that yet, even though like a lot of my favorite remixers are remixing Deltarune themes. I'm not even clicking on any of those, and I know I really badly want to because of how much I love the music of this game. So let's beat this, and then maybe I can finally stream Deltarune, because I don't know that much about it apart from what I've read. But yeah, the music is absolutely incredible indeed. But what do I name myself though? What if I just took someone else's name? That might actually fit. How many characters can I fit there? 6? What if I just took someone else's name? What? Hold on. What if I just like... Whoops. There we go. Done. Is this name correct? Yeah, it is. I was gonna go by Harmonia, but I mean... Carvia and Harmonia equal the same person, confirmed. All of Carvia's streams are just me because he just types in chat. We're the same person, confirmed. But yeah, call yourself human? I suppose I could have done that. Only played through this game once with the Pacifist route because the trailer said the friendly RPG where nobody has to die. I'm gonna be honest, I never actually completed the true Pacifist route. I did Pacifist and then Genocide, and I know how true Pacifist ends, but I never actually did it. On stream, over time though, I do plan on doing all 3, so this is gonna be like the regular route Pacifist run kind of thing. It's a perfect name, isn't it? Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? God, you must be so confused. Someone had to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. Here we go! See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Oh, it's telling me to move around. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of level. Or live, or whatever. What does live stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what happens if you actually get hit by those, because every time I've played through this game, I've always moved away. There. Try to dodge actually for this part. Yeah, I know, but I'm actually kind of curious what happens if you don't dodge them, because I actually don't know what happens if you do. Come on, bro. Yes, heck, welcome on. How's it going? Official Flowey voice acting. Yeah, I'm the official Flowey voice actor now. Let's try again, okay? I actually want to know what happens if they hit you. Okay, that's what happens. I didn't actually know. Now I know. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Why would anyone pass up an opportunity like this? Okay, now I know. Die. Die. Oh, I should have done like the Ganon CDI voice. Die. No, I can't do it. I can't even do his voice. I need to have like a soundboard. Die. That's a little better. I don't know. You're the voice acting hot. You're very happy. Neato. How's it going today, hot? A voice what I do for Toriel. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I'm Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if someone has fallen down. See if anyone has fallen down. I've fallen, and I can't get up. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. Sure, man. I was gonna say something that I forgot. But yeah, this game is like one of my favorites when it comes to music. Like, my all-time favorite when it comes to music would have to be like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, then probably Octopath Traveler. This might honestly be next though. It might be. It's something I'd have to consider. Tutorial. Oh my goodness. My oh my. I'm doing great. Actually really hyped when you saw the love notification and then the game. Nice. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the opera. That forced its way out. I'm sorry. Allow me to educate you. At this point, I may as well just make Toriel like a redneck after that. Like, allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. You'll see, you hit these here switches, then you pull that switch, and then it opens a thingamajigger. And then if you hit them in the reverse order, and then pull the switch, it'll drop down a beer. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. Will I solve them to move from room to room? Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. That like very slowly transitioned to, I have no idea what that was. What if I just like change your voice every time? Like what if I, speaking of Octopath Traveler, what if I did like my Cyrus voice? To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I've labeled the ones that you need to flip. Yeah, transition to Iris. Did I just say Iris without the, okay. I apparently don't know how words work. I don't know how spelling works. Splendid, I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. But yeah. Rooms are basically tutorial sections. Yeah, makes sense. Nearly threw your Switch Pro controller was about to hop on Smash. Then you saw this and said, fuck that idea. Smash can wait. Nice, nice. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. What if I just like transition between the different voices that I did like for Octopath Traveler? However, worry not. Process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you're in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. Though speaking about voice acting, I remember what I was gonna say before. Speaking of voice acting, I've actually thought about like potentially one day looking into like some voice acting that I could do. Like, I'll look into that at some point. I don't know. But it seems like something that I'd like to do, honestly. Act. Talk. You talk to the dummy. Doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won, earned 0 XP and 0 gold. Yeah, Karya, you encountered the dummy, aka Ronsky. My goodness. Yeah, that's right, Aniki. I can't English. I don't know how English works. Yes, Cyrus voice. Remember when you gave that one panda Pokemon and I assume this was with PSMD, the Cyrus? Oh yeah, Pancham. Oh, maybe I should move the chat up a little bit for this game. I just realized, like, whoops, like that. Like that. Oh, it's still, let's move it there for Undertale so there's like not any white blocking it, is what we'll do. Perfect. Perfect. Great memes are made. I remember that. I kind of forgot about that. Though I have been doing like some editing when it comes to some of my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff lately, which will be uploaded at a later date. Some cool projects I've been working on. But yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. And then I did the Therion voice for Shelder. Oh my goodness. Ah, very good. You are very good. There's another puzzle in this room. Wonder if you can solve it. I don't know, man. Yeah, Carvia, perfect. I remember I heard someone else say perfect, and then I just started saying it. Oh, I remember who it was. It was my work partner. It was when I was doing duct cleaning during the summer. It was my work partner, like when we were like while we were working, for example. Like if I'd be helping him with something, like I'd hand him something or like help lift something up to him, just like help him in some way. He'd just be like, perfect. That's who I picked it up from. I remember now. So that's where I got it from. Anyway, interesting how the true Pacifist ending can turn into the worst possible ending if a certain criteria is met. True genius work on that as well. It can. Just to something that isn't the true Pacifist. Or are you talking about like after a genocide run, doing the true Pacifist? I don't know. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles. I just recently saw a playthrough of Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I've never seen a Professor Layton game before, but I really like Professor Layton's voice actor. That's just what that reminded me of. You've done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. You must stream Roller Coaster Tycoon World again. No! I don't know. I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. I'm jamming to this. We're jamming now, boys. Is what we're doing. We're jamming out. How long is the hall? But yeah, I do look forward to streaming Deltarune blind at some point after this. But one thing I have heard is there's apparently only like one chapter of it out, and it already took Toby Fox a while to make that, and he's currently like trying to gather a team of people to make like the full game or something like that. Yeah, just jam till there's no tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Yeah, in fact, Toriel's gonna be a rocker dude now. Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Whoa! Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Thank you for trusting me. That's radical, dude. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's gnarly to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you ever have a need for anything, just ring me up. Be good, alright? Anyway, if you finish a Pacifist run after you've done a genocide, it will alter the ending of your Pacifist ending with a tiny detail to turn from the best ending to the worst one. Yeah, that's why I'll be using like my different profiles on the Switch to their full extent. Like I have Harmonia, Harmonia 2, Harmonia 3, Harmonia 4, Harmonia 5, Harmonia 6, Harmonia 7, Harmonia 8. I did my initial playthrough of this game on Harmonia on my own time. What one am I doing this on? Oh, I did it on Harmonia 3. And then, I don't know, I'll set one of these as like the Tainted Forever genocide thing or something. I don't know. I love you added to the text, thanks. Hello? Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. You've not left the room, have you? That would be totally unradical. There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. Ah, but the joy of solving puzzles. I don't think I can do a good Professor Layton voice. Or anything. I need to remember exactly how he sounds like anyway. It would be dangerous to just try to solve them yourself. It's kind of similar to my Cyrus voice, I guess. Be good, alright? Ribbit. Excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain... I don't care. I don't care. It says take one. Take a piece of candy? No. You decide not to take some. I will take some. Just realized you could have made a great Undertale reference when you came in. Your quote stands when you first meet you at the bridge. Harmonia, don't you know how to greet a fellow regular? Turn to the camera, shake my hand, but the opportunity was ruined by you. That's not what Zan says at the beginning when you first encounter him. When you first encounter Sans, you turn around and then he says PK Thunder. That's what really happens, okay? You're getting things wrong. Take one, take a candy. Yeah, you took more candy. How disgusting. Take one, take a candy. Hell yeah, you take another piece. You feel like the scum of the earth. Take one, take a candy. Yeah, you took it too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Look at what you've done. Nah, I think you're getting like events mixed up here. That's not what Zan says. He says PK Thunder. I'm making you look bad. What, am I taking the candy there? Yeah, don't mind this. Yeah, why aren't you streaming this, Carvia? Why isn't this happening on like your stream? Duh! I hate how the controller does that. I noticed that the first time that I played through this as well. Like that just happens sometimes. The cursor just likes to be weird. Yeah, Carvia. Oh, which way do I? Oh, the whole thing's just like that. But yeah, why is this happening on your channel? Yeah, you entered the wrong stream key. I mean, what I mean to say is, oh, I'm streaming to the wrong channel. I entered the wrong stream key. Oh no! Not like this. Yeah, I'm a hardcore candy. Or yeah, Carb. Yeah, I mean me, hardcore candy thief. Yeah, stuff. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Planet Coaster or Roller Coaster Tycoon World? I hate how the cursor does that sometimes. Let's say Cinnamon. Oh, I see it. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Hello, this is room service. You do not dislike butterscotch, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? Right, I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Now, please stay still and ignore the laser pointer that is focused on your forehead. Compliment. Give me compliments. No, I do not want money, you dumb conf. I want compliments. Don't know if anyone's ever seen that. I think someone showed it to me in high school. Does she prefer pleasure or pain? Personally, I prefer pain. Anyone get that one? I don't. Personally, I prefer the air. Hello? Do you not have any allergies, do you? Well, I'm asking. No reason. No reason at all. It's not a plot to murder you. Don't even worry about. There's no way that I remember this route by heart, do I? Watch this. Oh! Ah! Dang it! Welcome back, Ducks. I almost knew it. Almost, but not quite. What a shame. Wheatley Deltarune is presumably going to be a chapter-based game. Yeah, I presume so, with it being like the first chapter so far. Which is more of a linear storytelling experience rather than Undertale's decision-based path. I know that was something that the creator was also talking a little bit about. That's something that Deltarune would focus more on. Okay, zigzags all the way. Zigzag all the way. It's only got one chapter at the moment. Yeah, that part I heard about. I assume it's going to be 3 chapters long, but nothing's been confirmed in that regard. Yeah, if it's not like super long in terms of chapters and gonna take what am I talking about? A super long time to end, pretty much. That would be appreciated because I don't want to like have a whole bunch of cliffhangers. You know, when you try. Whoa. Yeah, when you try your best but you don't succeed. Personally, you prefer the ground on. Yeah, it's an anagram of Undertale, which is an interesting kind of creative thing that they did. Certainly interesting, I must say. Whoa there, partner. Who said you could just buck up on this horse over here? Are we... What would they say back then? Does that steel of yours work? Like referring to the other dude's gun? I don't know. Something like that. What about that there steel? Are we gonna have a shootout? Said you could push me around. Sorry, asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That was the wrong direction. Okay, I think I got it. Thanks, man, you're totally not gonna move back. You want me to stay there? Give me a real workout. Cool. You know, reasonable than some people saying there will be 7 chapters. Yeah, I sure hope so. I really hope so. Knowing the mouse might one day leave its hole and get the cheese fills you with determination. Last time I streamed Undertale, I noticed like the similarity between like Undertale and Bravely Default in terms of like a similar thing being said like on the save point each time. Like for Undertale it's always determination, and for Bravely Default it's almost always like things only get worse from here. Yeah, the rock was so... Whoa, I'm facing the wrong way, what? It just goes to show that it's weird on a console. Like, you've seen me in the menus already going back and forth like that. Well, let's see what happens, I guess. Are they gone yet? This ghost keeps saying Z out loud repeatedly, pretending to go to sleep. I swear, anyone that says Z, you're wrong. Like, I may be Canadian, and I know that it's a Canadian thing to say Z, but Z is like Z-E-D. It's like, why? Move it with force? Yeah! Such a neat tune. It's flirt. I just weigh you down. Should I do like a... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Oh, I couldn't do anything to dodge that one there! Cheer. What kind of voice should I give him anyway? Really not feeling up to it right now, sorry. I love how creative a lot of the boss fights are. Sure. A cruel look. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. How do you dodge that? I'm genuinely confused. Do I have to just keep moving to the side? What do I do? I haven't hit it once. Favorite theme in the game, top 3? Whoa. I mean, I don't really want to say too many of like the theme names for some specific ones, just in case like anyone watches this after that hasn't seen Undertale before. But the final boss fight for the regular like ending, like not the true pacifist, but like the regular standard route ending, is one of my favorites because I love it when games reuse tunes. Like for example in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2, like the tune that's reused, the do 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 do, that's used in like calming themes and stuff like that, and also in like the final boss theme and like really emotional themes, stuff like that. Whereas with the final boss for the regular ending, it's like a remix of one of the simple tunes that plays at the beginning, which I guess is not too much of a spoiler to say of like Flowey's theme, where it like starts out so simple and kind of cartoony, just like do 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 do, and then they just turn it into like the most incredible final boss theme. Like, well, screw musical spoilers, I guess, but they take that like super simple, like do 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 do, I don't know how to dodge that, and they turn into like do 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 do. I think for the 5 bits, Anima. Reported for what? Thanks for the 5 bits though. I'm sorry about your HP, Carvia. First boss that he's already having trouble dodging. I have no idea how to dodge that. Like, what do I even do there? Like, what do I do for this? Look, it just fills up. Oh my goodness, that was like a matrix dodge right there. Like, look at this, this is absurd. Oh my goodness. Do I have to like cheer? Told Naps to block a little joke or whatever his name is, something like that. Okay, it's getting easier now. Mostly. Keep cheering. Try going in zigzags for this squiggly crawling. Okay, it doesn't matter now. My favorites in order are Megalovania, Metal Crusher, Battle Against a True Hero, and Spider Dance. I mean, Megalovania is the only one I actually know how to play on my keyboard. I'll cheer. But it was like, well, I'm facing the wrong way. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around. And when you redeemed, ask a question. Alrighty, what would said question be there? Because there's nobody around, but today I met somebody nice. His name was Todd, from Atari. You might have heard of us. At least he seemed nice, but then he tried to scam me out of my money to fund Roller Coaster Tycoon for Nintendo Switch. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Yeah, I have played on piano before on stream, but it was one of the tunes I learned like early on in my piano practice stuff, so I only know it at like a really basic level. You don't know Anna? Oh my. But yeah, I just keep using act until the monster's name and the sphere button becomes yellow. Well, that's how it is for like most basic fights. I don't think it does that for boss fights though. I don't think it matters there. Oh, to the right, that is like the special thing. I don't think I can get the spider donut from here. I think it costs too much, right? Yeah, whatever. Whatever then. Spider bakes all proceeds go to real spider. Yeah, I don't think I can get the spider donut, but whatever. Hello, Harmonia. How are you? Your beautiful hair going today? Going all right. A little bit sleepy. I haven't been getting enough sleep lately. Pretty much. But it's been going alrighty. How's it going, Josh Adal? Do you miss it? Spider bakes all down to the right. Come and eat food made by spiders. For spiders of spiders. I don't need to talk to these dudes. That's unlucky. Hello? I just realized that it's been a while since I've cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon, so I don't mind like all the Red Bull and Gatorade all over the place. There's probably a lot of things lying around here and there, like a surfboard, all my Red Bull, another surfboard, weed. No. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Wait there. No! No, you can't stop me! This is the right one, right? I'm on to you, game. I'm on to you. But yeah. Could totally skip that particular boss fight if it had a spider food with you. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I can already spare one, okay. Look at that funky dance right there. Funky. Okay. Cool. Pretty good. Just playing horrible Kingdom Hearts. Why is it horrible? You shouldn't say this when Kirby is around. He doesn't like that. He won't like that one bit. Anyway, what am I pressing here? Far doors on exit simply marks a rotation in perspective. Okay. Whatever you say, man. Spare one. Yeah, poor Carvia. You've heard him. He's gonna take away your VIP with his mod powers now. I don't remember what I do. I don't remember. I just remember this one's weird. Something like that. The added cloud to Kingdom Hearts you recently found out? Was there like a recent Kingdom Hearts that came out or something? Maybe they have in the past and you just found out, or maybe they did. But you want to try the Kingdom Hearts version? Looks sweet. Interesting. That dancing is fly. If you can read this, press the red switch. Why do I have a feeling it's not even the red switch? Whoops. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I meant. This is so hard on a controller, dodging things. I must say. Ah! At least I have a little bit of practice with it now, I guess. But it's been a while. I'll press the red switch anyway. No, I was a little bit skeptical of that, you know? I have a feeling it's... Never mind. It wasn't that one. I knew it was like one of the two hidden ones, right? Your next stream's gonna be on Origin. I don't even know if it's possible to stream on Origin, but yeah. Let's all go to Origin. Because, like, who owns that again? EA, I think. Whoops, dang it, I did it again. EA wants us all to, like, quit Steam and go over to Origin. I'm gonna be a big shot Origin streamer. It's untapped territory. Did they recently add Color to Kingdom Hearts, or has it been that way for years? It's been that way for years. My oh my. Seriously, Holland, how could you not know, like, such a basic knowledge thing? Wow, you're literally the worst. I don't know, okay. Hey. Stop up, please. Spare one. But yeah, I've been in Kingdom Hearts since the beginning. Oh, what? Well, so how's it going today, Marshall Monkey? How was the rest of the stream earlier? See, Carby has cleared that up, yep. Haven't kept up to date recently. The beginning, I was just joking there, Han. Like I was making a joke there because I didn't know it myself. So it's like a joke how I can't say that to you when I didn't even know it myself. But you know, where the hell have you been? Good job. Hello everyone. Hello. What's over this way? I don't actually remember. Also, why are we worrying about Carvy's HP? I mean, oh. So that's where you get that. Not like I'll use it or anything. Ribbit. Just between you and me, saw Toriel come out of here just a little while ago playing Roller Coaster Tycoon World. She was carrying some groceries. Didn't ask what they were for, but there was a to-do list as well. And one of the things was finally play Dead by Daylight with Harmonia. Wait, that was actually Marshall Monkey that went by. Anyway, I mean, if anyone in the game knows, he's already dead. And it's not Josh, he's playing a horrible game. What? I actually think he's been in since the Game Boy Chain Memories. You think, huh? Get off your Jordan, download DVD. My oh my. You're dead, Garbia. Rest stream went well though, thanks. You got a little out of control, but went well. Like one of your Smash streams level of out of control or what? Regardless, you need to draw the Kingdom Hearts cloud. You know what would be amazing? Something that isn't Roller Coaster Tycoon on the Switch. You're in Smash right now. My trying to practice up. And that version of Cloud was an alt and ultimate. I'd say it would be neat, but I have no idea what it looks like. But sure, it would be neat. Yeah, finally download DVD, man. Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. I was just downloading Dead by Daylight to finally play that with acoustic harmonia, but no! How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There, I will heal you. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try and surprise you like this, well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Turns out, I was downloading Roller Coaster Tycoon, or not Roller Coaster, whatever. Anyway, you really want that version of him in Smash Bros? This is all. Yeah, I can't deny me being salty. Well, I suppose I can't hide it any longer. It's official! Rotari is turning to the crowd to help fund Roller Coaster Tycoon on the Nintendo Switch. Anyone who hasn't seen that video needs to see it already. Like, it is so funny. Like, what a scam. Come, small one. Like, his expressions as well. And you can tell the people there aren't actors. Like, they're so monotone. Just like, their goal here isn't to buy into the larger company, but to buy into the brand. Seeing such a cute tidy house in the ruins gives you determination. Cool. Do you smell that? That's a smell of people die. I don't know. Surprise. There's a butterscotch cinnamon. Wait, do you smell that? It's a smell of salt. You just assume your size. In 2019? I'm out of here. Nope. That's not happening. It is a butterscotch cinnamon. Jeez. Hi. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. Welcome to being trapped here forever. I want you to have a nice time living here. So I will hold off on Roller Coaster Tycoon World for tonight. Here, I have another surprise for you. Planet Coaster. Check our Discord DM. Hawa? Okay, not me, I guess. This is it. This is it. It's the final count. My chair is so squeaky. Maybe, I feel like honestly, the best thing I could do for improving my stream quality is oiling this chair. Honestly. Like, there's probably a bunch of things that I could do to improve stream quality, but I feel like the best thing I could do right now is oiling this chair. Like, it's been this way, like, ever since I first started streaming, and I should actually finish it. It's my harmonia can't. I can't say cinnamon when I'm like reading it out. Like saying it like off the top of my head like that. It's like, yeah, that's how the word works. But reading it out, I just like see words that aren't there or letters that aren't there, and I just gibberish. But yeah, practicing Marshall keep practicing Big Brown Carvia. Alright, have first elite. Nice. I reached elite like within the first week, and then it was immediately taken away from me by someone who spammed projectiles, and then I haven't played online since. I really don't like the online of Ultimate at all. Room of your own. I hope you like it. Wait, if the human is Carvia, then who's Toriel? Who's Toriel in this relationship? Who's Carvia's caretaker here? What is it? With someone you never played before, PogChamp? With Haunt there? Is something burning? Make yourself at home. Who's the one taking care of Carvia here? Who's that gonna be? That tune I just like made, I forget what it's from. I just remember that's like a tune from something. Wait, I think it's from Bravely Default, right? I think I've been playing so much Bravely Default later. Yeah, I've been playing so much Bravely Default later. But yeah. Remember whose Discord has been raided? Don't everyone volunteer at once? What? Question marks? It's been raided by Ronsky, apparently. Yeah, it's Ronsky then. That's who it is. That's the answer. Toriel, if Carvy's the child here, it's definitely Ronsky. Hang on to that slice of pie. Yeah, I probably will, but like, eh. Found a slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. That time I said it. That time I knew how words worked. Hey look, a yellow flower. Where have I seen one of those before? Same with that there. It's an encyclopedia of subterranean plants. You open to the middle. Tifa. Group of wetland flowering plants with brown oblong seed pods, known more commonly as awful. I couldn't think of anything in time. I just said that instead. Because I don't know. Oh, hello! Fancy meeting you here. Check Discord DM, sure, in a sec. Already I see. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There's so many old books I want to share. Like The Art of Atari, which you can get, by the way, if you give $1,500 to Atari to help them fund Roller Coaster Tycoon for the Switch. They'll give you The Art of Atari. We'll give you The Art of Atari. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. Oh, Skyward Sword flashbacks. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. In the world of disrespect. This may come as a surprise to you, but turns out Carvia is actually boosted. But I've always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I am glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? The souls of the innocent. When can I go home? What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I'm reading? It shows about all these retro Atari games that nobody cares about. It's called The Art of Atari. How about it? How to exit the ruins. How about an exciting snail fact? Or how about an exciting Atari fact? Did you know that Atari's top 10 selling franchises have made, and he pauses for dramatic effect, over $2 billion? We know what we're doing. And then he turns to the crowd for funding. Make terrible shoelaces? Interesting. How to exit the ruins. I have to do something. Stay here. No, I won't. Now I have to scroll up because I was reading stuff out for so long. Anyway, what's this here? Oh, that's Kingdom Hearts Cloud. What the heck? Whoa. His sword got like mummified. He has like a weird one. He became like half a gargoyle, and like the other half is like a weird edgy red scarf cape. Okay. Puberty was not kind to Cloud. Yeah, I know when it can be used. I didn't want to say when though. I don't know if I will do it during this. I might. I'm not sure. But yeah. Now she looks friendly. She looked kind of scary in the beginning. Seemed very disturbed by RCT. I don't know if you've been by for the Roller Coaster Tycoon World streams before Wheelie, but it is a famously bad game, at least around these parts. Character you play most, Young Link, you can't get them to Elite, yikers. But you can get Ike to Elite after playing it for the first time. Sounds about right. That's like online in a nutshell. I saw this one image recently that somebody made that was just so perfect. It showed an image and it said Nintendo making games, and it showed a picture of Patrick like wearing a lab coat and he's like holding up vials and he's doing all these science experiments, and then it shows like Nintendo making online for games and it shows Patrick nailing a board to his head like that. That just summed it. Everything I feel about Nintendo up perfectly. Like how I feel about their games and what they do to them, like it's just great, and then how I feel about their online. Like I've never seen a more relatable image to what I think of Nintendo, honestly. But yeah, like that Piplup plush in the corner. There was a Piplup plush in the corner. Oh, what? Oh, in the real life corner. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I have the 3 Sinnoh starters there, though Chimchar is kind of turned away. I don't know why Chimchar's turned away. Why are you turned away, Chimchar? Oh yeah, there's Piplup, then there's Piplup, then there's Chimchar, then there's Bulbasaur, kind of in front and kind of laying to the side. You can't really tell because of that. Shaman Skyform, what else is there? There's Wobbuffet, then there's like Pikachu, then there's like Croagunk or something. There's a bunch of littler ones that can't even be seen because they're off the camera. There's like a Zoro one. I just have like the whole back of my couch, like the top covered with like Pokemon stuff because it's cute and it like adds to my gaming room. But yeah, you want to leave Carvia right now, Harmonia, and get me out of there? Will do, Carvia. My oh my, he looks so cool. My oh my. Fully aware of how exciting Atari loading screens are. Just mention it because you mention them almost every 2 sentences. Well, because it's opportunities to reference them in a lot of these sentences. Alrighty. You wish to know how to return home, do you not? At Heva lies the end of the ruins, the one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I'm going to destroy it. Destroy it, Frodo! No one will ever be able to leave again. I'll be a good child and go upstairs. You're at 2.8 but went all the way down to 2.3. Yeah, I hate the online so much. Why'd they have to add something that's like rankings like that? Now people actually want to win instead of like For Glory wasn't the best thing ever, but at least most people were chill and didn't care about winning or losing and just wanted to have fun. Now everyone's just a try-hard piece of crap. I hate it. Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I've seen it again and again. They come, they leave, they die. You naive child. If you leave the ruins, they, Asgore, will kill you. I'm only protecting you. Do you understand? Go to your room. Go near him! Anyway, that's probably why I don't feel that motivated to like get into this new Smash, because it doesn't have like an online that I can get behind, I guess. Like, I'll still play it plenty, but not like all the time like I was doing with Smash 4 online. So I feel like I won't be as good at Ultimate as I was at Smash 4. But yeah. So because you won 9 matches, earned about 300k, but you lost 3 matches, lost 500k? Oh, online's so dumb. Honestly, you're kind of struggling in Elite Smash now. You're at 3 million, finding some scary people. I wish that there was a mode like that where there was like the rankings and then there was like a chill mode that was like For Glory, you know? Is what I wish. Do not try and stop me. This is your final warning. It's awful. But yeah. You want to leave so badly? You're just like the others. There's only one solution to this. Switch to Mario Party! There it is! Yay! Prove yourself. Prove to me you're strong enough to survive. I can't even do like the right tone anymore because I'm making myself laugh. Prove to me you're strong enough to survive. There, that's the right tone. But yeah. I love Heartache that plays here. Like, this tune is used in a later theme in the game as well, but it's used in a different key. Like, it's done in a bit of a different style, and it's done in a different key, and it's just brilliant. This game, I would argue, is a complete musical masterpiece. Like, the story's pretty good, the gameplay's pretty good, but my favorite thing about games is like the music if they do it right, and this game's a musical masterpiece. Also, I've been doing like remix collections on my YouTube lately. Like I did the one for like with the winter/festive thing in December. I've done an Octopath Traveler one. Expect some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ones in the coming months that I've been working on lately. I'm thinking I might actually make an Undertale one as well. I don't think talking is gonna do anything, is it? Can't think of any conversation topics. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Whoa! I hate how close that gets at some points anyway. I think it's so weird because you hear people are saying it takes forever, but it took you like one win to get characters into Elite after you were already in. Yeah, as long as, like, it doesn't take that long, but like, eh. I don't know when you're gonna come to Elite, or you just hope and pray. It's something to do with like the total player base. Like when I first got into Elite, I was at like 1 mil. Now people are needing to get into like at least mid 2 mil to get into Elite. So me getting into Elite like the week after release is like not similar at all to like music's a bit louder than me. Thanks for letting me know, Carvia. Well, yeah, it definitely is. I'm looking at the volume levels now. I don't know why it does that with some games. Okay, I'll turn it down to about there. Yeah, I hate it when that happens when I can't be heard because of that. Thanks for letting me know because I'm not listening to my own stream, so I appreciate you telling me. Now the entire VOD isn't ruined. Yay. Perfect! But yeah, I think because when you win with one character boosts everyone else's score, I guess so. But yeah, because I feel like everyone's a pro in this game. Han is very good, I would say. Like, he definitely challenges me a lot. Like, I remember last year, Han, when you first appeared in my streams for like Smash viewer games, like you still had a lot. Wow, how am I dodging this? Still had a long way to go, like in terms of learning and improving your Falcon. And then like at the end of Smash 4, like your Falcon was easily better than mine. Like there was no doubt about that in my mind. And you're very challenging. Things have definitely changed a lot. Wow. Oh, that was a weird last one there. But anyway, Carvia's the only really good player here. Yeah, probably. Carvia's like the only god here when it comes to Smash Bros. If you tell me your thoughts about Trace from Let's Go, then you also tell thoughts about him in your Let's Go stream. What's Trace? Is that a person? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry to say. You missed it. Why are you fighting her? Because she wants me to prove myself. Because like if I head out there, then everyone's gonna like kill me, she says, because it's a dangerous world. So she wants me to prove myself that I can handle myself. Attack or run away. Oh boy, hard patterns. Why is that one just frozen there? Is the Switch version's like weird and buggy like that? You just picked up Inkling last night, Martin? Inkling seems weird. Inkling seems really weird. What are you proving this way? Are you just gonna give me the same pattern every time? Why is that one just stuck there? I go, what? Fight me or leave. Oops. Oops. You didn't see that. Oh, the official name of your Let's Go rival is Trace Thatsu. Oh, I didn't know that. I named my rival Michael. That was based off somebody that I know who I got, someone that I've known all my life, who I got his first Pokemon game for. So he told me like a couple of years ago that because of that, he'd always name his rival after me. Stop looking at me that way. So like, I decided that for that game, I would name my rival after him. Oops. Oops. What the heck is... Whoa, I don't know how I dodged that. Anyway, I don't know. You're alright as a rival. I don't really know. Whoa, it's like glitching off the left side at least. I know you want to go home, but please go upstairs now. I promise I will take good care of you here. I know we do not have much, but we can have a good life here. Why are you making this so difficult? Please, go upstairs. Ha! Funny joke! Pathetic, is it not? I cannot save even a single child. No, I understand. You'll just be unhappy trapped down here. The ruins are very small once you get used to them. It would not be right for you to grow up in a place like this. My expectations, my loneliness, my fear. For you, my child, I will put them aside. If you truly wish to leave the ruins, I will not stop you. However, when you leave, please do not come back. I hope you understand. So cute. Goodbye, my child. And we're already off to like 1000% of a better start than Marshall Monkey's playthrough of this game. Freaking Marshall going out and murdering Toriel immediately. What a guy. Anyway, the Let's Go rival. Like, they're pretty much like any other Pokemon rival, I guess. So it's just like, they're there. So, they're alright. But yeah. Like, if you're gonna murder everyone, you might as well make it a genocide, right? But you didn't even do that. You just murdered everyone just to be mean. Like, not even going out and killing everything that you can see, but just taking out all the characters. What a guy. Clever. Very clever. You think you're really smart, don't you? In this world, it's kill or be killed. So you were able to play by your own rules. You spared the life of a single person. You feel really great. You didn't kill anybody this time. But what will you do if you meet a relentless killer? You'll die and you'll die and you'll die. Until you tire of trying. What will you do then? Will you kill out of frustration? Or will you give up entirely on this world? And let me inherit the power to control it? I am the prince of this world's future. Don't worry, my little monarch. My plan isn't regicide. This is so much more interesting. And then it turns into an infomercial for Weed Killer. Destroy the weeds infesting your garden. And so it begins.